A very important message. You are not crazy. You are awakening. You are not depressed. You need deep rest. Okay? This is a channeled message. It's a spontaneous video. I didn't expect to be recording in this moment today, but it's needed, so it's being shared. And that's the whole point. It's needed. The planet needs to hear these messages. We are all awakening at different levels, different stages. Each and every one of us is on a journey, and we're all at different stages. We're all going to the same destination, right? But in a different way. If you can visualize the top of a mountain, and each and every one of us is climbing up this mountain at a different pace. Some are running, some are sprinting, some are sloths, right? Making their way up. There's nothing wrong with a sloth, by the way. Everyone loves a good sloth. What I'm saying is, we're all on a different journey, but we're all one. And I used to think back in the day that this was like bullshit. I used to think, oh, what a load of rubbish. We're all one, listen to that hippie shit, right? It's not true. That's ego, that's bullshit, that's my ignorance. I didn't know what I know now. And the wisest souls know what they don't know. And this is the point. This is not about ego. We're not here to share from ego. Look at this, look at that, look at this posy picture of me being half naked, and this is just an example, by the way. That's not why we're here. It's not a look at me time. It's a look at us time. It's not a time for separation. It's a time for connection. This year, 2025, has been a year of letting go, release what no longer serves us. The year of the snake. 2026 is the year of the horse. Movement, action, moving forward. Right now, we are in the most awakened state, planetarily, universally, whatever you want to say, universe, I like universe, universally than we've ever been in before. If you look back over time, the generations, you've got you here, your parents, their parents, and so on. You are more awake than your parents. Your parents are more awake than their parents, your grandparents. Their parents are more awake than their parents. It's a shift. It's a mass awakening. Mass awakening. Relationships are more important than we can imagine. Connection is more important than we can imagine. And it's a time to prioritize connection, friendship, romantic relationship, business connection, people, okay? Just people connection, human people connection, not we've got no time for bullshit, okay? It's not a time to be faking it. It's not a time to be putting on masks. It's not a time to be faking it. It's a time to be real. It's a time to be authentic. It's a time to open. Now, each person listening to this message is in a different stage. For example, right now, I am in a good state, a good frequency, a good state of mind. However, and this is really important that you hear this, a number of months ago, not years, months ago, I was going through yet another dark night of the soul. There are other videos on YouTube if you want to go deep into that. I have not created one of those yet. But what I'm trying to say is, just because somebody is in one state and able to share like I am, just because one can do that in this moment doesn't mean that's where they've always been. We should all be humble enough to realize and to recognize and to vocalize the fact that we don't live there. We don't live on high vibrational consistency. Okay, it's like this. Ready? So before, years ago, you were vibrating here. Now you're vibrating here. But you didn't go to get there, right? You went down and up and down and up like a fucking crazy boat, right? That's trying to keep afloat. Yes? The amount of shine one can have now, I can have in this moment, I can own that, is not the amount of light, not shine, I like shine, the shine word. The amount of light that I am able to hold now only exists because of the depths of hell. By the way, hell is in the mind, it's not a real place. Hell reflects that, right? So it's like, I'm only shining this bright because I've experienced that dark. And you cannot, that is a reflection of that. You cannot experience the highest of highs unless you have experienced the lowest of lows. We are here for the contrast of the two. If we were only here for this and not this, what would be the point? It's like, this is another video. I feel like there's another video to come. I'm just going to close my eyes and allow what needs to come, because there's more, but I don't want to there's so much more. We're here for the contrast. We're here for the contrast. We're here for the contrast. Without the light, there is no dark. Without the dark, we can't experience the light. We can't appreciate it. You know that good old saying, you don't appreciate what it's got until it's gone. Or, when you're so happy and you can think back and go, wow, I appreciate this feeling so much because I know that I haven't always been here. If you can be humble enough to say that, right? And when you get to the stage, right, when you've had enough, because the cycle keeps repeating until you learn the lesson. When you've had enough dark nights of the soul, or when you've had enough episodes of shedding and shedding and shedding, you reach pure enlightenment, okay? But it's a journey. And we don't know how many visits to the hole of darkness, so to speak, that we need to have in this lifetime, because we have multiple lifetimes. We just need to have faith in our ability to handle the ride. It's a roller coaster. That song, Life is a Roller Coaster, it's not just a fun bit of whatevers by Ronan Keating. It's real shit. Life is a roller coaster, I just gotta ride it. Okay? And then he actually says, I need you, and we need each other. Let's stop pretending we're this high and mighty. We're not. Humble ourselves. Let's be humble. We need each other. To grow, to learn from everyone you meet in your life, every single soul you pass, every soul that meets you on your path in this life is for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. The reason could be anything. The season could be any duration, and the lifetime is just this lifetime. We have multiple. So my, not sympathy, because you're not a victim, but my empathy goes out to all of you who are still, or who are in a hole. Not still, because like I could go into another one at some point in this lifetime, but who are in the darkness right now. You're in the hole, you're in the cocoon, whatever you want to call it, you're in the void of what the fuck am I doing? You're questioning everything. Maybe you can't sleep, maybe you can't eat, maybe you're vomiting, maybe your relationships are ending, your world's crashing down, you've lost all your money. This is what happens to humble us and to awaken us, and it's the biggest gift. So if you're losing everything right now, what a gift. And I know this is going to trigger some people, and maybe, whatever, some people are going to get triggered, and that's what we're with. That's part of what happens when you share videos. People are at different stages of consciousness and understanding. So it's going to happen. But know this, when you hit rock bottom, the only way is up, right? The only way is up, baby, right? Don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to share your truth. There's going to be unconscious, hurt souls that see your content like this. It happens. It's supposed to trigger them to help them and to help you. But some people don't take the help and don't help themselves, and some people do. For all the videos I share, the majority of the response I get is very appreciative, loving, and beautiful. Sometimes I get the odd person that is in their own form of hell, and what you're saying triggers the shit out of them and they can't comprehend it, so they attack you because they're hurting. Hurt people. But why I'm sharing this is because there's some of you sat here watching me, listening to me, and you know this stuff. You know everything I've shared, and you want to share it because you believe it in your heart and soul, but you're not, because you're afraid of judgment. You're afraid of being attacked. But you've got to remember, they can't hurt when you've healed. You know what I mean? They can't hurt something that's healed. We have scars for a reason. We are resilient, right? You've been somewhere where a lot of these people attacking you have no idea, and they don't know your strength. And it's kind of, in the end, it ends up quite humorous. So if you're watching this and you feel inspired to share and to shine, this is your confirmation. I won't say invitation, because I don't hold the power to invite you to do something. You invite yourself. But if you have a desire to share, this is the time. And if you are in the complete opposite boat end of the stream right now and you're just feeling lost, like I was, know this: you are your own beacon, and if you stay in the dark long enough, you're gonna freaking create your own light, because the only way is up. You don't need to force the healing or process, not healing, process. You don't need to force the process. Just know that you are there for a reason. You are held by yourself. You are stronger than you know. Change is the only guarantee in life, and you and your circumstance will change. I am living proof of this. Now, I could go on and on and on about my story, but that's not what this video is about. But I know from my own experience that we are powerful. We are powerful and resilient. If you'd like to book a reading or a session with me, there's a link somewhere. Find it, comments, description, somewhere. Keep shining. Keep believing. Have faith. And if you're in the goo, if you're in the black hole right now of what the fuckness, you are not going to stay there. You will not stay there. Just surrender. Okay, keep shining.